Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where the classics get electrified. If you're into vintage style with a futuristic twist, you're going to love what we've got today. Imagine the timeless silhouette of a 1960s icon fused with 21st century electric power. This is the 2020 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia EV Retro. A Restomod like no other, this car is turning heads in the EV and classic communities alike. The original Karmann Ghia was all about elegance, curves, and cruising comfort. It wasn't built for speed, but for style. Now, imagine that same design philosophy, but with an electric heart. No emissions, instant torque, and a driving experience that merges nostalgia with innovation. This 2020 EV Retro version isn't an official release by Volkswagen, but a custom-built homage that brings the Ghia back to life in the most modern way possible. At first glance, it's unmistakably Ghia. The swooping lines, low stance, and narrow grille still evoke that Italian-inspired German beauty we all love. But look closer, and the subtle modern touches reveal themselves. LED lighting replaces the old halogens, the chrome has been polished to perfection, and the wheels are now turbine-style alloys with aerodynamic inserts. The body remains lightweight and sleek, yet it's been subtly re-engineered to accommodate the EV powertrain underneath. Pop the front trunk, or as enthusiasts like to call it, the frunk, and you'll find a compact cargo space fitted with vegan leather lining and a neatly tucked-in charging cable. The batteries are hidden low in the chassis to maintain that low center of gravity, giving this beauty excellent handling despite its vintage roots. The electric motor sits at the rear, staying true to the Ghia's original rear engine configuration. It's quiet, efficient, and surprisingly quick, delivering instant torque that pushes the car forward with a smooth, satisfying surge. Now let's talk about the interior. This is where the EV Retro earns its name. The cabin keeps the vintage spirit alive with retro-inspired toggle switches, classic chrome trim, and a minimalist dashboard. But instead of analog dials, you get a sleek digital display that shows your speed, range, battery health, and energy consumption in real time. The original thin steering wheel has been reworked with leather trim and integrated haptic controls for audio and cruise functions. The seats are a masterclass in blending past and future. They're inspired by the original low-back design but are now fully electric, heated, and upholstered in hand-stitched vegan leather. There's ambient lighting tucked along the floorboards and under the dash, adding a soft modern glow that perfectly complements the clean lines of the interior. The center console floats elegantly between the seats, housing a wireless charging pad, a rotary gear selector, and hidden cup holders. Even the infotainment system feels thoughtfully integrated. It's a pop-up touchscreen that retracts when not in use, preserving the clean look of the dash. When active, it gives you access to navigation, Bluetooth, climate control, and even a few retro-themed animations just for fun. You won't find Apple CarPlay or Android Auto here. They wanted to keep it simple, and it works. Now, let's talk performance. With a 0 to 60 time of just under 6 seconds, this Karmann Ghia EV Retro isn't breaking any land speed records, but it's far quicker than the original gas-powered model ever dreamed of. The instant torque of the electric motor makes it a joy to drive in city traffic, and the regenerative braking system gives you that one-pedal driving experience EV fans love. It's nimble, responsive, and best of all, silent. You'll hear nothing but the tires gripping the road and the wind over the roofline. On a full charge, you're looking at a range of around 200 miles, which is perfect for weekend cruising, daily commutes, or just showing off at local car meets. Charging takes about 6 hours on a level 2 home charger, and you can get an 80% top-up in about 40 minutes using a fast charging station. Not bad for a vehicle that still wears the body of a 60-year-old classic. The 2020 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia EV Retro isn't just a car. It's a statement. It says you love the golden age of design, but you're ready to move toward a greener, cleaner future. It's for the purist who respects heritage but embraces innovation. It's not about speed or specs, it's about soul. And this car has plenty of it. If you're lucky enough to see one in person, or even better, drive one, you'll understand why this Restomod is more than just a passion project. It's a glimpse into what could have been, and maybe what still could be if Volkswagen ever decides to bring the Ghia back officially. Until then, we have stunning builds like this to remind us that the future and the past don't have to be at odds. They can ride together. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you're into classic cars reimagined for the electric age, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of retro futurism on wheels.